It don't work on me because I use critical thinking. You can't tell how big or small advantage it gives you. It just gives you an advantage. I think you can speculate. I think it gives quite a big advantage. Being able to see survivors easier, being able to see the scratch marks easier, being able to see the red glow easier. I think it gives you quite a big advantage personally. But it is subjective on how big of an advantage it gives you. I do agree with that, 100%. It is subjective. Good dodge. Really good detach as well. Zone him to the right. Nice hit. He's quite good, this guy, though, and he's the obsession, so not smartest. Big or small is still an advantage. It's subjective as well. Like, there isn't... They must know this. If they've got some intelligence, they must understand this. Like, it's completely subjective of how big or small it is. You can't grab how much of an advantage it is. You can't put it as a number. You can subjectively, I think it's like, you know, 2 times, what would I say, like 2 times easier to see it or whatever, something like that. But that's subjective, you know. I can't actually scientifically put it as 2 times easier at all. So I do agree with that. It is subjective. If that's what they're saying. They're probably not, though. They're probably pretending you can't actually find out how much of an advantage it is or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I'll get her anyway. I don't know. I think DBD's... It's kind of lost its way like quite a lot with all that stuff, and a lot of DBD is about painting narratives and trying to kind of like make everyone think one way. It don't work on me. I never think one way. I never think with the majority. I can, but not because it's the majority's way of thinking. I think the way the majority does because we've come to the same conclusion. Not because the majority thinks it. I've already said this before. But I think DBD's become very, very much like that, where everyone needs to think very, very similar. And that obviously doesn't work on me, so... Another thing that could correlate advantage would oddly be each player's skill level. No. The person could play worse with an advantage than he did without it. The advantage isn't linked to the outcome. It's just giving them an advantage for the outcome to be more in their favor. But it doesn't have to be. That Tekken example I said, that's a perfect example. Ad populum. Yeah. DBD's full of logical fallacies. It's why it's very, very hard to have like proper conversations. But yeah. It ain't just DBD. I think the world's going that way anyway, as I said. The world is definitely changing. Which way do I want to push her? This way, maybe. Okay, never mind. She went that way. As it does, you know, society changes. Society is definitely a lot more different now than it was. It's obvious, it's everywhere, you can see it. And that just follows with everything, right? Gaming. What people think. Or don't think. One of them things, innit? What's weird is people think that I'm crying about filters or I'm saying you can't use filters when I'm not. I haven't said them words. I've said they give you an advantage, that's it. I'm not saying you can't use them. Not saying that they need to go or anything. I don't know where they're getting that from. So who was this girl I got on this hook? Her, right? Was it her? I don't know if it was her. Yeah, it don't matter anyway. I've already kind of explained everything. If you get it or you don't. If you don't, it's fine. If you get it, that's fine as well. There's no problem if we keep repeating it, is there? Oof, that just missed, I think. No, 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 no. Only have one. Fuck. Maybe use my freaking thing, you bitch. Oh. Oh wow, okay. Bet I just missed. That didn't. The pillar argument. I don't think it's how chat that likes it. I think it's more, for me anyway, I can only speak for myself, it's more the kind of the shock, how it becomes such a big thing saying something so obvious, right? That's what it is for me. Like, to me saying, you know, Phil's given an advantage, I feel it'd just be like, yeah, they do. And people who say that they don't, I don't know what they're thinking, but yeah, they do. And then it just finishes. But no. I say it, and then the whole fucking Twitter sphere lights on fire. That's what I find interesting. To me, it's not even a conversation. They light on fire because they see you react. Yeah, sure, it's always me. They do it just because I do something, don't you? I mean, I can disprove that massively. But, is there a point? I probably ignore, this is me disproving it, I probably ignore about 99% of the stuff that I see on Twitter about me. But because I react to 1% of it, that's why they're doing it. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you why they do it, if you really want to know. They do it because they get likes. That's it. They do it because they get likes. If they stopped getting likes, they'd stop doing it. That's literally it. They don't do it because I react. They don't do it because of whatever reason. They do it because they know they're going to get likes, they're going to get attention, they're going to get maybe some follows. That's why they do it. It's nothing more complex than that. Headshot. Which is very good, thank you. Appreciate it, Crimson. Experience for sellout, by the way, if you want to give a build, 0 builds at the moment. First come, first serve. That was our Huntress.